some morning drinks now.
Oh yeah, come on, bro. So let's do this.
Let's do this. All right, so we're gonna do Irish coffee. We got Bailey's, we got Jameson, we got coffee. That's all you need for Irish coffee.
Yes.
Like very simple.
Oh, hold on. Should we cover this? Yo, Starbucks, don't fucking sue us, all right? We're just trying to do some shit.
Yeah, whatever.
We're not getting paid.
Whatever. It's like Starbucks cares what people do with their coffee. I'm going to Starbucks to get me some coffee.
Yeah.
That's it.
So let's. Oh yeah. So you don't like Dunkin'? I like Dunkin'.
Yeah. No, fuck Dunkin'. Tastes like.
Really?
Yeah, it tastes like water with very weak flavor of coffee.
I mean, Starbucks is stronger coffee, but which I do like my strong tasting coffee. But Dunkin's pretty good though.
I don't know about that.
See? my voice is louder, so yours doesn't count.
That's like super social media type shit.
Well, shut up, man. Oh, dude. So this chick, did you look into Simone Biles?
Yeah. I actually did. Interesting. Well, I kind of figured out why she would pull out, but at the same time, I don't know. Let her do whatever she want to do. Ain't no gold for her, so you know.
Ain't no what?
Gold.
Oh yeah.
Ain't no gold
yeah.
Her, so all right.
Yeah, dude. No, that shit. This is what I like watching. People like on the right, you know, like Shapiro. And I forgot this other guy's names. There's time. There's no, not Rush Limbaugh. This is other guys. He's like a younger dude.
Yeah. By the way, this is not Starbucks. No, this is Starbucks. Anyway, whatever. Cheers.
No, what's pretty cool that we're doing right now is that you're drinking it hot and I'm drinking it cold. Yeah. You know, so it's a nice comparison to tell the people. You know, depending, you could go either way.
Mine tastes better.
Beta?
Beta.
Mine tastes alfader.
Mine tastes better. Because Irish coffee, you do it with warm coffee. You don't do it with cold coffee like a Mexican. Dude, they live in a cold climate. That's why it has to be cold. So it's not authentic. That's Mexican Irish coffee.
Oh, it's not authentic. All right, that's fair. So this is the Taco Bell of Irish coffee.
Yo, for reals. Taco coffee.
Taco Bell of
coffee taco. This actually tastes better. With the Baileys, I like a little bit better than with the Jameson. Never been a fan of Irish coffee to begin with. I never understood the point.
I like Irish coffee. Yeah.
You do?
Maybe I can get it. I would switch it up. I'm not big into creamers, so I do like a Jameson with like Frangelico. You know, probably a little bit more Frangelico, so that's a little more sweetness to the thingamajig. You know,
that's interesting. Frangelico.
Yeah. There was this recipe that we had. I wasn't a big fan of. It was what was it? Coffee. Grand Marnier, I think Kahlua, Bailey's, and like whipped cream. But
coffee, Grand Marnier, Kahlua, and Bailey's.
Yeah, which is weird because like orange liqueur with coffee, it tastes weird to me.
Yep,
you know.
Yep.
Cointreau, all of those. I feel like this is like. But like if you add Frangelico, that nutty Kahlua, like it kind of blends in, you know.
I drink my coffee black. Like that's what I love in the morning.
Oh yeah.
To be honest, like even
I'm not saying I put this shit in the morning. You're fucking out of your mind.
Even wake and bake became very unproductive for me. I was like, okay. Like usually I would do it on a weekend when I'm not working.
Yeah.
But nowadays that I'm up at 6 and I'm like, yo, I don't want to smoke at 6 o'clock in the morning.
No, it's too fucking early, bro.
No, it's not. It's just I don't want to. It's never too early to do anything in this life, to be honest. Like
this guy.
This is just like some pressure from people that, you know, who cares? Do whatever the fuck you want in the morning, as long as you don't hurt other people. So if you know you're driving, don't fucking get drunk. And if you know
Yes.
you're walking your dog, fucking put a leash on it. Because there's a lady.
Yo, fuck that lady, man. Holy shit, dude. Oh, she's.
It was funny.
Did you see the other videos
With the skateboards?
Yeah, and she was, and it was funny because even after I sent you that video, another one popped up on my feed, and I'm like, no way, and I click on it, and it's like it's been recorded 2 days prior.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this chick is going for the freaking award.
The YouTube award?
Yeah.
YouTube bad celebrity?
Not celebrities. YouTube asshole, man. She fucking sucks. You know?
Yeah, I have to rewatch the video because I don't remember if those kids were in a skate park, which there are a few skate parks downtown, right? Or they were just in the park. Because, so this is, I love skaters. Meaning, that sounds so stupid. Anyway, I skate too. I longboard, but I don't do the tricks and I don't grind and all that stuff. And what they do a lot of times,
poser.
What they do a lot of times is, well, that's actually a pretty good artist if you ask me. So thanks. That's what they do is they put wax on the curbs. Right, so let's say you have one of those curbs where you have like a little garden, then you can sit down. They wax the edges, so you cannot even sit down. So if they're doing that shit and like it's a nice place area where people just want to sit down, maybe she has the right. Like the same thing that she did with the dog. Even though I don't agree the way she talked to the dude or tried to do to the dog to like put it in traffic. That was stupid. That was actually very evil.
Dude, her approach is the problem.
Yeah,
like
her approach is
like
the problem.
Like you could be right. She was like the thing with the dog. Like she was right.
Yeah.
About calling him out and being like your dog shouldn't be walking around without a leash because that shit is dangerous. Yep. It don't matter like oh my god, no, but it's my dog, trust me, I know my no, it's still a freaking animal. Yes, technically it's you should call another person out. It's like, yo, maybe you should, bro, can you not do that,
but be nice about it.
Yeah, but this chick straight up was like trying to get the dog run over.
Yep.
And with a fucking grin on her face, like she's doing something. Like proud of herself. It's like,
maybe she's liking the attention, and that's like one negative way to get it. See, nowadays it's very important to get attention, no matter in what way, right? Like that's why you have what's their face, dude, man. Those people on the shore, Jersey Shore. Yo, you know that they're still around and like they actually make TV.
Oh yeah, bro.
Like the fuck.
Yeah.
10 years later, same bullshit.
Yeah, but there's an audience. People want to see that shit. I have. I'm not gonna say.
Damn, but,
bro. Yeah. I have. I got a friend that simultaneously hates and watches the Kardashians, or watched. I don't know if they're on or not. Like, hates them because. Blah blah because of the reasons, and
watches the show.
What? Yeah, it's like sometimes people like to watch cringy shit.
So it's like heroin for the brain.
Right. It's like
trashy TV. And, sometimes it is good. It makes you feel good because like
it's fucking wild.
Like, my life is fucked up, but I ain't like that.
Yeah, like all these shows, bro. Like what's another
Teen Mom. Teen Mom.
Oh man. Well, what's the so it's just a young chick with a kid, right? I thought that was a thing. But like, don't they have like a part 2 now where they're at or some shit?
I don't know, but then they should not be no longer teens.
They shouldn't be teens?
No.
If they're moms?
Yeah, they're moms now. If you're not 19 and you're 25,
oh, you mean like the later shows? Yeah.
It's just mom.
So you're a person. Yeah. All right, good shit.
But you know which one I got hooked on, man, for a while too. About 5 seasons. Below Deck.
What is that?
It's basically about the slaves on like nice boats. Like
nice boats.
Oh yeah, man.
What? What do you mean?
Like, so you know those like nice big yachts?
Yeah.
That so you can rent those, and the
Okay.
people inside kind of gotta cater to you all the time. So, like technically speaking, you can put in your request. Oh, I want 2:00 a.m. snack, and then say I want 3:50 a.m. snack, and then
Hold on.
and they have to do it. Like you can get
Hold on. Are you paying? Are you paying them?
Well, of course you're paying them. You're renting the boat. So it's like a hotel. So it's like a hotel.
Oh shit, dude!
And
because when you said like with a slave, like what? Like what the fuck are you talking about?
Dude,
that's
they
not
are your
slavitude. Like they're getting paid.
No, you don't understand. Like,
What?
like they do some like really tough shit where people complain.
Do we know how much they're getting paid?
Yeah,
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is. It's still recording.
You know. I feel like that's important. You know.
Yeah, they show the tips so in one season, which is about 2 months or so. They make in tips alone about anywhere between $150 to the most I've seen was like $230,000 divided between 6 people.
What?
So that's just the tips, and then on top of that, you know, the boat pays your salary and all that shit.
Right.
And that for nothing kind of looked good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, fuck, I wish I watched this like 2011, 2012 before, or 2 years into working for Moody's. I'd be like, peace. I'm gonna go shine a boat. I'm gonna go shine a boat and like make connections.
Yeah, I'll get you ice cream at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that's what the thing is though. Like, I would totally fucking recommend, if you're a young entrepreneur that just graduated college and you know you don't want to work for somebody, or you worked a year for somebody and you want to fuck off and you want to make great money so you can start a business or whatever, or chase a dream, yo, those boats will get you paid. And working 2 years on those with that, so they were getting anywhere between $1,300 to $2,000 per person. For 3 days charters.
You gotta live by the boat place though.
No, you live on the boat.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Dude, you're there.
Those are some good jobs to have
right after college.
Yeah.
Like
or even there's even some country clubs where they will offer you a place to sleep, so you don't gotta worry about rent.
Yeah, and then that's where you make connections.
Yeah.
Just do your job good.
Yeah.
And talk to the people
around. Do it well.
Because I wonder if some people will be like, yeah, I don't talk to the help. Like, I wonder if that's gonna happen.
Oh, bro. Working in the service industry, yes. There's some snotty ass people.
All right.
Yeah.
But most of the people are cool.
Yeah.
Because I understand.
100%.
I understand their point of view too, right? Like, you're there to do a job, so they don't view you as a. They view you more as a worker than, like, for example, the way a CEO of a company would view a lower level employee.
You should still view him as a person. They don't need to
but
diminish your level of respect or somebody.
Correct. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, for example, I understand how people can be like, oh, they don't eat with the servers. Like, the servers have their own quarters where they go, they eat, they do their thing. They take a break, stuff like that.
Right.
Instead of inviting them to the main table, shit like that.
Well, yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I would never imagine myself doing that. Like, for example, I've been to a few 5-star hotels.
Because they're there to work. You see them at work. They have their own place to eat.
Yeah.
It's a job. Yeah. That makes sense.
So in the beginning, that's actually is gonna go a little bit of a tangent, but
tangent.
We love tangents up here, and I can tell you one thing, guys. If you make decent money in the U.S. and you want to see how the top 1% lives, go to fucking India. India. Oh. Go to India.
Why?
See if they're... Dude, you can have an amazing vacation for the same amount of money that you can go to an all-inclusive hotel. Oh, that's nice and actually deep and powerful. So India,
India.
Go, man. And I'm like I want to go back. It's so much fun. So like they're so English, but so much like better. Like
They're so English.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, they speak very good English, right? Because English had them colonized for a little bit.
Yeah, but what do you mean they're
like,
so English? Like,
so
do they drink a lot of tea?
Yeah, they drink tea and coffee. It's just the way they like whiskey. They like dressing up. They love partying. I mean, fucking Chino, man. I remember Chino, like, and his cousin.
Yo,
like,
Chino, yeah.
By the way, I gotta send him this episode because we're gonna talk about Chino and his cousin.
Oh, Chino.
These motherfuckers used to party like hard.
Yeah,
hard. Like, it gave me aches a lot of times after partying with Chino. I would wake up and I'm like, why? That was dope, but it hurts. Yeah, I was still like 20 something back then.
I think I have that picture of me on the floor with a freaking something on my face. I don't know. Like, I think it's like somebody's jacket or some shit. Yeah, there's this time we were partying out over with him. We ended up in his place, and all I see is this picture of me just like this. It was cool.
Yeah, man. Freaking Chino. What's up, dude? Miss you. We gotta talk to you. Yeah. It's been a while.
Why do we gotta talk to him about?
I don't know. Just say what's up.
Oh, hey, what's up, Chino? How's it going, bro?
So, about India.
Yeah. So what stands out about India?
It's just cheap vacation. You can vacation really nice.
Yeah, but like, what did you do? No. Were the views nice? Did you go to the park? What did you do?
Everything that I can possibly do, including going to the beach, go to museums, go to scientific, like...
Such a weird response. Everything is visited. Did you skydive? Did you go snorkeling?
No, you can snorkel there.
How do you know that? What do you mean? Why not?
Because it ain't like that.
What do you mean? They don't have a SeaWorld?
No.
Do you guys have a SeaWorld up there? No.
There's no SeaWorld.
Oh, man.
Nice beaches, though. No lifeguards, which is awesome. Because when you see a motherfucker drown, you can make a cautious choice.
Oh, shit. Did they have lifeguards? Huh? Is that what you said? They have? Oh, damn.
They have no, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if you see someone drown,
the spirits have taken you.
You can make a cautious choice. You'd be like, I'm gonna help or I'm gonna watch this. And because over here in the United States, most of the time, beaches have lifeguards, so you really have no choice. Like, I wouldn't mess with a professional, And the motherfucker's job is to save somebody's life. Legitimately. I'm not going to go and do his job for him.
You took his germ. You took his typical immigrant. Taking the poor man's just lifeguard job. Fucking asshole.
I would totally not do that. Plus, they train for it. They have tools that I don't have access to. They have the training. So I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, this person is drowning over there. And I'm like, I see the lifeguard Gordon, like, yeah, I'm going to help too. No, fuck that. I'm going to sit there and watch. Because those are professionals. But in India, if you see somebody drowning...
Yeah, 17-year-old professionals.
Yo, listen, man, that's how you want them, young and fast. Can you imagine, like, a 55-year-old...
Totally not distracted, yeah.
Listen. Hey, they probably do it before work. Like, I would imagine,
That's true, yeah.
So I can pay attention at work.
Right.
And plus, like, I don't think
what's the age limit? I wonder, like, what's the average lifeguard age?
I don't know, but I have expectations. Like, I will tell you what my expectations are. I want young lifeguards, preferably under 35. 45 I can tolerate, but over 45 you should be supervising. Okay, because I don't want you to fucking be running break a hip or some shit.
Now we're both drowning.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
man.
like now you have broken hip and I'm drowning. Like,
Well, they
because he'll be stupid.
you can't swim if
Yeah,
you got a
can't
broken
swim.
hip. Like, how you gonna move?
Like,
Oh man.
yo, I have a three-wheel drive right now, man. I'm gonna get to you. You know, get a jet ski or some shit.
Oh shit. It's a jet ski. Oh,
So that's how I want my lifeguards under 35. You know, 45 will bring.
Oh, so you're reaching out. All right. So,
Yeah.
holy fuck.
45 if we're in a really cheap resort or the pool. See, the pool I can go for 45.
5 feet deep.
Yo, some people do drown, man.
Oh
Like,
man.
oh, that was, you can't imagine that 55-year-old
man.
jumps in the pool, breaks her hip.
Hey man, he had the spirit. You know, he had the spirit. He believed. Yeah.
Now you're both drowning in 5 feet of water.
Oh shit! What a tragedy! This is terrible.
I know.
Oh man, it's fucked up, bro. Can you believe this guy? Holy fuck!
This is too funny.
Oh shit! I just keep picturing this older person jumping, trying to save you.
Yeah, that's me too.
Oh, you know that's just gonna happen to us now, right, motherfucker?
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
shit.
Actually, I'm going back to Mexico November, yo.
Oh, you
What's
are?
up? Yeah.
What are they,
This,
man?
this time I'm going to Cancun for the first time and probably the last time. Nothing against Cancun. I just think all the cartels run it, and I'm afraid of them. Like I really am.
That's good. That's a good stance. That's a good stance to have, yeah.
I'm like, yo, not that I don't respect them. They're actually very well run businesses. It's just a little bit violent. See, like, anyway. But yeah, I'm planning to visit Chichen Itza.
Hold on. If it were up to you, how would you like the cartels to function?
Well, if it were up to me, I would legalize everything, and I'd be like, you know what? Stop shooting each other. Like now, you have the platform, you have the legal business. You need some accountants. You need some HR, because you're stuck in the HR department, like really bad. I mean,
Yo,
dude, what's happening? There are more people coming, I guess,
I don't know.
or not coming.
What time is it?
It's 12 o'clock.
Oh, it's not even 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
no,
halftime. Fuck it.
No, we should have. I
Yeah.
mean, I never spoke to him, so as far as he knows, we're here from 12 to 2.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. So, shit. Yeah, they suck in the HR department, so, maybe some employee benefits,
Yeah.
other than a nice tomb. They
Yeah,
have those
man.
benefits, yo. Good funerals. Yo, like
Dude.
I was looking at some of the cartel member tombs. Amazing. Like, holy shit, man. Like, you do take care of you guys. That's much respect. But I wonder if they take care of, the ladies and the mamas and the kids. After that benefits, maybe. Whatever. But, but see, that's the thing. Like, you have to legalize that shit to do that. Because if people don't know, Al Capone happened during the Prohibition, and his shit was alcohol. So he was killing people legitimately for bathtub gin. And then now...
you
and
think
we
it's-
spoke about this in another podcast. I don't want to repeat it.
Do you think it's feasible to legislate all these drugs? Like make coke legal, make weed legal, like all these things that cause the crime, which is because
Yeah.
people go out of their way to get it anyway, get it illegally.
Is it feasible?
Is it yeah? Like, is
Portugal
there,
did it.
It's legal in Portugal.
Yeah.
Like if you want to go to the store, like yo, let me get some coke.
From what I know, yeah.
That's I want to look this up. No, because that's pardon me. No, because that's mad interesting. I mean, you know me. I just stick to my my weed and
Alcohol.
the drinks. which the drinks are legal, but the weed is barely, it's getting there.
Somewhat, sort of.
Yeah, like freaking, what's his name? Tommy Chong. He has his business now. Now he's what's the word? Petitioning, or he's supporting. I think it's in Arkansas, the legalization, because there's people that wanna create their business,
dude,
using those models. Like small breweries, but like small fucking dispensaries.
So during Prohibition, and ladies and gentlemen, please check this. It's true story. During the Prohibition, a lot of the alcohol was super strong and almost deadly, right? Like the gin, the vodka, whatever. What happened after the Prohibition is that when alcohol was legalized, most people went back to just beer and wine. Those are the two most consumed alcohols.
Right.
Ain't nobody likes whiskey every night. You know?
Yeah.
Like, people much prefer a beer or a glass of wine. Like, first of all, it makes you feel a different type of way. Hard alcohol, it is really does take a toll on your body.
Right.
Sometimes on your brain too. But that's what I'm saying. So if they legalize everything, not everybody's gonna be like, yo, let me go get some heroin.
Right.
Like, people will be like, weed.
If it's right, dude. Like, are you kidding me? If that shit became legal tomorrow, like, I'm not like, I don't try it.
Yeah, you're not changing your habit.
Why? What? No.
So, yeah, but whatever. I mean, government people make money out of that shit, man, and they can still make money. It's just they have to think, and people don't want to think or be retrained, and that's why we have, coming back to Simone Biles. And what Shapiro was saying...
Oh my God, yeah.
Dude, maybe it is time for people to say, hey, sometimes I do get overwhelmed, and that shit fucks with me, and I cannot do it.
Yeah.
But is it brave? What I'm saying is that his point was like, is this brave? And I'm like, no, it's human. As he said, it is human. Doesn't make it, she's an incredibly gifted...
Yeah, but he was arguing with nobody. Nobody was saying that she was
exactly
like, there was everything that what he was saying. Like, nobody was saying that she was brave because of this. Like, I mean, I try to look some stuff up. Maybe I missed the article, but even if somebody's opinion of her leaving was considered brave, who gives a shit? Like, the girl, she already did her shit. Like, that was kind of my point. It was like, hey, who cares that she decided to leave? It's like, oh, because people keep calling her the fucking goat. Like,
no, what I think he was talking about, and that's the way I took it. He was saying, hey, she performed so good in individual events, right? Because she was the all-round champion how many times in a row of the US or something like that. And now there's a team that depends on her, and last minute she just crumbles, and that makes her human. That's all he was saying, or at least that's how I took it. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense, but why did he go after the people in their articles like that? I was like, I couldn't understand that point.
Wait.
Because what he was saying is that if you choke, which obviously she did, right? Like, what I'm saying is that, well, she choked. There's no other way. What she's saying, she's just legitimately saying, oh shit, I choked. All the pressure got to me. And that's normal. That makes her human. That's what he was saying. But what he goes after is people that wrote articles about her, praising her.
Right, which didn't exist.
It's a different story.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. It's like, again, like, who gives a shit?
So a lot of people
I'm gonna look up the other guy. I think it's like it's not Snow, but he's part of the Daily Wire also. And that was another thing. I kept hearing these comparisons of how, like, oh well, when another athlete competed and they, and and they kept going even if they had a broken this, or they just kept going. You know, she didn't do that, so she's not good, or she's not the greatest. Like, again, like, my whole thing was like, who gives a shit? It's
a lot of people do, dude. A lot of people are competitive through other people. I mean, the NFL alone. Like, look at, dude. That's one of the things that you can have to actually, if you look at. That's why I love poker, by the way. I don't understand why people don't play more poker in this country or all over the world.
The point still stands. There could be a lot of people. If there are a lot of people that are complaining about this, and that's their argument, you're a fucking idiot. It's like, who gives a shit? She right,
they do.
Right, but it made the blow up made no sense to me. I'm like trying to
It made no sense to you because you don't live your dreams through somebody else. Those people do. That's why, dude. Like, that's why when all right, I'm a Tom Brady fan, and it's because I really like the way he handles pressure.
That's a strange.
Hold on.
That's a strange mentality to have.
As well as Aaron Rodgers, both of them are great people under pressure. Is that a strange mentality to have? Yes, but it's also probably the amount you've been exposed to TV. What? Because I mean, when I was younger, I was not exposed to TV that much. Dude, my parents were like, we used to go outside and play, man.
I don't understand the connection.
The connection is that a lot of times, like for example, a lot of times you can do the thing that you're watching, but you're not good at it as that other person. So you connect mentally by watching them, and you experience what they experience.
Like, right, but you chose to you connected with this person, and you chose to follow them and to engage in their career.
So when that person chokes, it feels like you're choking. It's a okay.
Like, be mad at yourself, like the point because
that's exactly what's happening.
Because they were giving her shit. They were saying like, then she's not this, that she's not a good athlete. That she's basically calling her a quitter.
I mean, didn't she quit?
But they were belittling her actual issues.
Oh, okay, hold on. If you're talking about that guy that he mentioned, that conservative sports writer or sports analyst, whatever the fuck he wants to call himself, just basically a dude with opinions. Like, that's all they are.
I don't know. I gotta. Yeah, there was
a couple. Yeah, I don't know. That's their like those people have issues. Those people just again probably pandering, or if they do really have those issues with that person with Simone, like fuck you, it's your issue. Okay, why do you have to? Fuck you. I don't know what else to say. I understand what you're saying then. Yeah.
No, that's like
those are just people.
I was like, I don't understand it. Why are you so upset? she said, nah, I'm not feeling it. Okay.
Maybe they had money writing on it.
Yeah, but then it becomes. I feel like it becomes this dishonest argument. Then then you lost money.
You should have said that. Yeah, I think you should disclose that. If you lost money, you should definitely disclose that.
It's like, oh no, but she's not the greatest. Or like, okay, all right, she quit. All right,
do you think?
Shit?
Yo, all the book is out there. Listen to this. Do you think that now they can take bets if someone can quit, and if they can quit when? Just the same way as like winning and losing, but this time it's like if they just pull out of a competition.
I'm sure. Of course, bro.
Get that shit done. We have like a few now, so just make money out of it.
When I found out about how much betting goes into the Super Bowl.
Dude, it's insane.
I remember my brother told me. He was like, no, he's like. Because we used to get together and go watch the game every Super Bowl, and he's like, yeah, people even bet on the amount of yards they're gonna run. They're gonna bet on the coin toss. They're gonna bet. I'm like, that's fuck. Like once he told me that shit, I'm like, dude, you could bet on anything.
Dude, you can bet on the color of the Gatorade that'll be dumped on the winning coach. Yeah. And that's actually a thing.
Oh my god. Do they bet on how many people are going to watch it?
Yeah,
See,
probably. Dude,
how many shits will the coach take?
Let me tell you something. So,
how many times will the toes be flushed?
the last Super Bowl, I bet. That was the first time I've ever bet on a Super Bowl.
How much?
$100.
All right.
Or was it maybe less? No, I think it was 50. Anyway, whatever.
If it's less, that's fine. I'm like,
I don't care. Whatever.
Man.
I don't.
Nah, people be fucking betting, bro.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But you know what?
Man.
It changes the game, man. It does legitimately change the fucking... Like, now you're emotionally involved in it. And it's a very different feeling. It's like, you know, because if you're not betting on that person...
Yeah.
Or on the team, you're kind of like chilling back. Maybe you support somebody, but if you lose, you lost. Okay, even as a fan, you might hurt, but it didn't hit you financially.
Right.
But when you lose... When you put money on it, it stings just a little bit more because now you made. Well, it depends why you bet on it. I mean, so last Super Bowl I really bet because I was like,
"Why the fuck did you do it?"
Me? I'll tell you. It was so interesting. It was the first time that a team had the chance to win Super Bowl in their home stadium.
It was what? Say that
The
again.
first time a team was given the chance to win a Super Bowl in their home stadium.
Oh,
Because Tampa was hosting the Super Bowl last year,
yeah,
and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won it. And I was like, you know what? First of all, I'm a Tom Brady dick sucker. Second of all, I do like the guy, man.
You like deflating his balls.
That's a good one.
Fucking hilarious, bro.
Yo,
that was good, right?
So Brady, I'm a big fan of his, and the reason why I like him is because the way he carries himself. Dude, that dude has a go, and he don't give a fuck what anybody else say. He's like, yeah, all right, keep talking. I'm gonna keep working on my shit and try to do my shit. And that type of mentality to me is very important, and it's very interesting because it's not a lot of people can tune out the noise. You know, and he's
headphones.
Yeah, but then what happens when you take those headphones off, and there's like 70,000 people booing you? Like,
that's when you take a shit. Nobody's gonna go in there if you're taking a shit. Then you come back out, you put them back on. You gotta think this thing's through.
I don't know, man. Like, you know what? Like, that's why I want to do some public speaking now, because I'm like, I want to feel comfortable in front of people. Like, super comfortable. And back in the day, I was. Like, I took public speaking classes, and, you know, it's all about practice, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially about what you're going to talk about. But, yeah. So, Simone Biles.
What do you want to speak about in public?
No, not really. I just want to be comfortable in front of a large amount of people.
Oh.
Maybe naked. I don't know. That'll be some interesting shit.
That's some Red Hot Chili Peppers type shit, bro. You know?
Yeah, take off the shirt, you know.
Yeah.
Man, we gotta be like acting like grown or some shit. That's so silly. That's so silly. Like, especially, you know, from people that live in desperation sometimes. Like, shit. Because a lot of people, I think, do live in like slightly quiet, desperate lives. They just got built to pay.
What do you mean?
I mean that if they had the chance to like drop everything and start over, they'll be like, yeah.
Bro, man, yeah, no,
I think there's only one instance in my life where I'd be like, oh, I'm going there, I want to change that. That's it. With what I know now.
I mean, talking from personal experience right now, that's kind of where I'm in the middle of, you know, like, I was comfortable I was comfortable with my job,
Yeah.
I was stressed the fuck out though. Like right now, I'm stressed, but about something that I'm passionate about, as opposed to being stressed
about something you don't care about.
I don't care. It's like, oh my god, dude.
That's what I think. That's what I think. That when people like the most depressing shit that people can ever say to me, "Happy Friday."
Why is that?
Because that's depressing. Because it means that all the 5 days before your weekend, you're miserable as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
And now that Saturday or Sunday is here and you're still miserable, I can never say that about myself. Even if I'm stressed out at work and shit like that, at least I kind of sort of do what I want to do.
Right.
I'm totally working towards what I want to do.
Right.
But right now, and I'm like fuck that. And that's why, I think it's so depressing, saying Happy Friday, I'm like, oh, you're one of those, you're energy vampire. Because, maybe Thursday something good happened to me and I want to talk about it. And, no, it's not Happy Friday. It's been happy fucking for the rest of my life. Or, you had a child or some shit.
Right.
Or maybe somebody died and it's not really Happy Friday for you.
I feel like those are those are extreme circumstances,
Yeah, I mean,
but I think I know what you mean. It's like you're basically, as the song goes, you're just working for the weekend.
Yeah,
that's stupid. You just. But even how we've spoken about before, how I'd love to hear from people that actually do enjoy their 9 to 5.
I've met a few,
but at the same time, it's like a person that enjoys their 9 to 5, and they're saying Happy Friday,
then they don't enjoy their 9 to 5.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. There are some people that don't enjoy the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I've personally met people like that, and they're quite. Call me. You know who that type of people is? The secure person. So. People who do not take risks, who enjoy steady pace and predictability. He goes Monday morning, he goes to work, he does his hunting or whatever, fishing, whatever that is. He comes back home, chills with his family, and his priority most of the time, what I notice is that the normal 9 to 5er, his priority is usually his family. He wants to spend as much time possible with his kids. He doesn't want to change the world. He's content with, or he or she, of course, right? Women work too. Those people are content with working for somebody else's goals. And I think that those are the people that actually do change the world because they subscribe for ideas. And that's why a lot of times, especially in the United States, you have either the left or the right. Very few times you have moderates or even, free thinkers or contrarians or whatever you want to call people, right? You have those, I'm either this way or I'm that way. And for them, that's predictability. It's very automatic. So they can focus their time most of the time, what I've noticed, is on family. But...
Oh, that's an interesting.
They're the worker bees.
That's an interesting way to put it.
They're very
because
important.
I'm not gonna lie. The way you described it is you just enjoy your 9 to 5, and then you go on. You do this. You go fishing, whatever. You come back. That sounds nice. Because there's not honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. Hell, if that's what you look for, then. What if what if you love what you do in your 9 to 5?
Yeah.
That's fucking solid, man.
And you have to be good at it too. That's where a lot of pride comes from.
You gotta want to do it.
Yeah.
You gotta. I wonder if that's it. As long as what you're doing is something that you want to do, because otherwise you're just convincing yourself to do something that you generally don't want to do in them.
If you don't want to do it, maybe
selfish,
you can assign.
Man,
if you don't want to do it, you can probably assign it a different task as to okay, well, this is my mining so I can do this later on. You know, I would say that I have seen people who much rather be rock and rollers, but because they cannot pay the bills with music, they got really good at accounting, and they're at very high position right now, and they're making a shit ton of money, and they're enjoying the life that they have, and they do their music as a hobby. Right. You know, they still release CDs and shit like that, but they don't tour. They're, what is it called, like a garage band type of shit, where local bars type, you know. Now those are people that, again, what do you like? Personally, yeah, I will do that shit for a little bit, and I'm like, you know what? And then we're going all in, and I'm gonna focus solely on other shit, because you cannot be a fucking rocker at 55, unless you've been a rocker your whole life. You cannot start rocking out and playing concerts and like getting the crowd again. You're gonna break a hip.
Dude, are we being ageists?
Probably. No, let's be honest. Actually, you know what? Let me rephrase that. I'm sorry, 55-year-olds. I'm gonna raise it to 75. And I'll tell you why to 75. Because there's some 55-year-olds that will look fucking great right now. I'm talking to you, Tom Cruise. Where the fuck you drinking? Works.
He's always running.
Works. Works.
You see him in all of his movies.
Yeah, for real. But you know what though? I think Mission Impossible has been the steadiest franchise I've ever seen, and it's so refreshing to see.
Yeah, it's like what, American 007, but crazy. And he does
more explosions.
Like, mad respect, because he does a lot of his own shit, right? He does a lot of his own stunts.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like the one where he's hanging out the airplane. Like, guys, can we just digitally insert him? I don't care how old he is. Like, that's just safety. We got fucking Transformers and shit.
No, Jean-Claude Van Damme, dude. That motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
I heard somebody party with him, and he brought a gallon of water to the party. I was like, oh, this motherfucker knows. Takes a shot, takes a little bit of water. Takes a shot, takes a little bit of water. That motherfucker knows.
Yo.
Have you seen that Amazon shit? Do you have Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Yo, have you seen the Jean-Claude Van whatever?
No. I don't. Rebecca watches it. I don't have.
What you mean? Rebecca watches it. I don't have
no, I mean, like, I think the only thing I've watched on Amazon Prime, I watched it for like 10 minutes, and it was The Boys.
That was interesting. Actually, that's one of my favorite superhero movies, because that's exactly what's gonna happen. Yo, the second there's a super soldier out there, what do you think? These motherfuckers are not gonna sling dick. Yo, they'll fucking kill everybody. They're gonna be like, they're gonna be like, what's his name? Dr. Manhattan.
See, I'm a dreamer, man. Like, no, bro, they're gonna come with peace, you know.
Yeah, that's why you'll never be a superhero.
Yeah, that's why.
Because like that. But no, that Jean-Claude. Oh my God.
So
Jean-Claude Van Johnson.
What the fuck is that?
Yo, watch it. It's basically Jean-Claude Van Damme playing himself as if he was a secret agent. So every time he went to shoot in like Eastern Europe, he'll be like doing some covert work for like spy work for like the U.S. spy agency or some shit like that. Dope. Yo, like it's a very specific sense of humor, because it's very
it like funny? Is it like a comedy? What is it?
It's, imagine somebody playing in satire about himself. Dude, so he's like, in the first episode, the beginning scene is like he's banging this like nice looking chick, gorgeous blonde, right? And she goes to take a shower, and then she comes out of the shower, she's like, the water is a little bit sticky. He goes, it's like, yeah, it's coconut water. And I'm like, yes, like, exactly. Because you know, sometimes that could be their weird ask. Like superstars have those weird, and it makes it even more funny. It's like,
that's
great. It's coconut water. That's good for the skin, yo. Good for the skin.
Shit, all natural.
So Jean-Claude Van Johnson, watch this on Prime. And another thing, I watched.
Is it a TV series or is it like a movie?
TV series. It's like, I think it's 1 or 2 seasons. Really refreshing. Another one that I started watching, man, and it's I actually finished watching it too, and it was hilarious. Clarkson's Farm. So it's Jeremy Clarkson from Grand Tour, or the previous BBC show Top Gear, but fuck them because they fired him for no fucking reason. My man wanted his steak hot. Yo, the steak got cold. I understand.
What is on? What?
Oh, you don't
they
know
fired
that
him? What he got fired for?
Because he punched somebody.
What he punch him?
Because his steak was cold. Yo, listen, let me tell you something.
You gotta hippie about to jump in. Why you gotta hit him? It's like, just, hey man, can you warm this up, or can I have another one?
No, after driving a supercar for 8 hours straight, and you're 55 years old. No, I think he was like 65 at that time. Whatever, you're old, right, and fat. Your back hurts. You're in pain.
Broken hip.
Probably broken hip. You're probably in pain. And now the one pleasure you're looking for is like a steak. But like, come on, Google it instead of playing the guitar. Because now it becomes a very interesting conversation. Because now I want to take that opinion.
I was going off of what you were saying.
Yeah, but like we have to make sure that we give the people proper information.
All right, the people. Hold on. Now, give me a second.
I'm pretty sure it was a
what's his name?
Jeremy Clarkson fired from Top Gear.
Clarkson was suspended on 10 March. Clarkson. Oh, 10th this is BBC.
March.
No, but the way is there's no TH. It's just 10 March.
Yeah, because
you got to do 10 TH.
Ain't no.
Oh, you guys don't have to do that?
No.
Oh, sick.
I know, because we're smart when we talk.
I know. Simple fucking American over here, bro. Come on, give me a break. Clarkson was suspended on 10th March. No, that still sounds wrong. On 10th March?
On 10th of March. On the 10th of March.
There's no THE. There's no the and
fuck.
So, I take it back. You guys are idiots.
Whatever. Sounds weird. I agree.
Clarkson was suspended on 10th March following what was called the fracas with Top Gear producer Oysen Timon. It found that Mr. Timon took himself to hospital after he was subject to an unprovoked physical and verbal attack. During the physical attack, Timon was struck, resulting in swelling and bleeding to his lip.
Oh,
it lasted, quote, around 30 seconds and was halted by the intervention of a witness, end quote.
Why did it happen?
Over a longer period, blah, blah, blah.
The altercation was caused by Mr. Clarkson's steak being cold. Now, Mr. Clarkson is a farmer, and he farms his steaks. But the doctor told him not to eat red meat.
It's not saying why.
Come on. So go to another page in Google.
Come on, pendejo.
It doesn't say why. Okay, what we're going to do.
You double check the article to make sure you didn't miss it before you move on.
Fuck
this
that.
Is basic research, bro.
Trust yourself. Because you should have been paying attention to begin with. You're doing research.
Hey, you're the one that brought it up, pendejo, so you better fucking sit your ass down.
Research on it, and I did not.
So then you want to look it up?
No.
Then shut the fuck up. Oh, okay, here's what happened. This was in 2016.
Yeah, a while back.
Oh, shit.
That's
was it Trump? Did Trump do this shit?
No. It was Clark anyway. But then they came over to Amazon, and that was the best move they ever did, man. Telling. Otherwise, BBC was still making money off it.
What? That lawsuit was a racial discrimination and injury claim brought against Jeremy Clarkson.
Nobody gives a fuck about the lawsuit. We need to know why he punched him.
Well, the lawsuit will tell you what happened, pendejo. Bro, you're bad at looking shit up.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm not doing it. That's why I want you to do it, so you can tell me from your results.
I know.
I trust you.
You have no choice because you're too lazy to fucking do it yourself.
Yeah, no, my family's all the way over there. Plus, it would be rude to the, guests.
Hello, guests.
Imagine doing this in front of... Oh, dude, you know who I'm gonna go see, man? Dave Attell and that dude from the Roast Master, Jeff Ross, bumping mics.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I'm sorry, bro. What was that?
Now, Mike, tell me why.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
Top Gear host Chris Evans has said it was bizarre that Jeremy Clarkson was fired for losing his rag over his dinner after surviving several earlier incidents unscathed. Clarkson was suspended and then fired by the BBC after a fracas when he punched Top Gear producer Timon. I'm not saying his first name, that's just weird. The incident occurred after Clarkson was told there was no hot food available after a day of filming.
Yo.
Whether Clarkson deserved to be fired, Evans told GQ magazine. What is more fascinating is that he went for what he went for, considering what had gone on before. If you look at the chronology of controversy of Top Gear over the last 5 or 6 years, it is bizarre. It is bizarre that he went for losing his rag over his dinner when there had been international incidents before that. So there had been other shit.
I mean, yeah. I think he just wanted to get.
Oh, but yeah.
Dude, wait. Do you think? And let's get conspiracy theory over here.
Hold on. During his career as Top Gear host, Clarkson was accused of making several xenophobic or racist comments, including saying a car manufactured in Mexico would be lazy.
Wait, what?
What? Clarkson was accused of making several xenophobic or racist comments, including saying a car manufactured in Mexico would be lazy.
Damn.
That's hilarious. And calling Romania Borat country with gypsies and Russian playboys.
That's a good one. That's actually a good one. Because exactly what Romania and Bulgaria are at the moment.
Oh, so he was a fucking asshole. But,
But funny. Funny. Like,
car manufactured in Mexico would be lazy. Oh, shit. Oh, man. And calling... and calling Romania Borat country with gypsies and Russian playboys, causing local unrest.
Both jokes. Very bold joke. But
what's the Falklands War? What's the Falklands War?
That was a war between Argentina and Great Britain over Falkland Islands. And it happened in 1986. And Top Gear went to Argentina, and this motherfucker bought a Porsche.
He also faced a mob in Argentina after driving a car with the number plate H982FKL, which many Argentinians believed was referred to a Falklands War. So this dude was just a fucking clown.
Exactly.
He was just a fucking asshole. But
I think that was what is it called? On purpose, to get him rid, because I guarantee you that he signed the contract. Okay, listen to my conspiracy theory.
Bring it.
They made shit ton of money from switching from BBC to Amazon. Like a shit, like that was, they were one of the original shows that Amazon picked up to fight like shit like Netflix and all that. Like we're talking about, this is years in the making.
Yeah,
right?
I remember
you
showed me episodes of this.
Yeah, like you remember the first it was Netflix, like took everybody by surprise with its streaming service. Then Blockbuster went after it and almost won, and then Blockbuster was like, "No, we're good." Like idiots, dude. Actually, they were about to shut off Netflix. Like they were a month away.
Blockbuster?
Yeah. Remember Blockbuster back in the day?
Yeah.
They used to charge you late fees.
No.
Like, so.
Dang.
Blockbuster went against with them with streaming, and they almost won. But the company shut it down. Blockbuster itself killed the streaming
Oh my god.
Stupid.
Dude.
So, listen to this. And that's in the Netflix movie. Like there's a Netflix documentary. Like watch it. It's amazing.
On Netflix.
I don't remember what it is, to be honest, but it might be
fun,
on
it's on
Netflix,
Netflix.
or Amazon, one of them. But Amazon was the really second competitor to Netflix on the online streaming, and that was the first show that they picked up.
Right.
So, what's their name did? Netflix, they started picking up comedy shows. So they started picking up comedians from HBO, from Showtime, shit like that, and bringing them over, giving them these massive amounts of contracts.
Right.
So then Amazon was like, well, we'll try to get Top Gear. And I think that they have been approached way earlier, but definitely within the span where BBC and Clarkson in the group, no, but then that makes no sense. But like, let me talk it out. So, where the Clarkson in the group was like probably signed a new contract, and with Clarkson's firing, people were like, now he is like free to go. Probably, I think he was on the hook for something, but I don't know. And that's why he did the way he did it.
Damn.
Because they usually would sign probably like a 10-year contract, like some shit like that. You know what? I have to research that. It's a good conspiracy theory. Like.
Yeah. Oh,
anyway,
man.
they came over to Amazon, and now, and like, they did 3 seasons there in Amazon, and then they started doing special, like an hour and a half specials.
Right.
So after that, now he has his own farm, and he's farming, and he has his own show. Own
the same
show.
guy.
Yeah, Clarkson. Yeah. He has his own show about the farm. And it's called Diddly Squad.
Diddly Squad?
Yeah.
Diddly. Runs your Flanders. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know Diddly Squad. Like
Diddly Squad. Like I feel like anybody that says that to you, I'm not taking you seriously.
Exactly. But then, I think they'll be confused. Because it's like, it's pretty much saying you don't know shit.
Yeah.
But in a very
very
nice
respectful way.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Diddly Squad. Oh, man.
Diddly Squad. What? Well, dear sir, if you must know, I try very hard
to do Diddly Squad.
And I'm surprised you think I know Diddly Squad.
What platforms? Because I'm thinking about the streaming services and stuff, and
now there's so many, dude.
I could probably just do with 2. Like I don't watch. There's nothing on Netflix that I like, except the Behind the Curve thing. Did you ever watch that shit?
Yeah, that was hilarious. That was like legitimately like a cult.
Dude, yeah, bro. And
not like it is a cult.
Dude, yo, freaking on Instagram and even on TikTok, particularly, I stumbled upon these conspiracy communities. And what's annoying about that shit is that they have a lot of the times they have these videos just saying that, like, their theories about like the government and all this shit that's happening, and they'll like take the comments away, but you'll see that they have thousands of likes. I'm like, no, I'm like sitting there like losing my shit. I'm like, no, dude, that's terrible. That's like a great way to build fucking cults, because you have nobody challenging you. You know, that's kind of one of the reasons why.
But those also could be Pakistani farms for likes. You know what I'm saying? There's like legitimately people that just log into accounts and like. But
thousands of them though. Like thousands, like
it could be also an algorithm.
That could. I hope it is, because because like, at least for me, I do take the conspiracy thinking and all that stuff. I do take those seriously, because you could do so much about just like, I'm gonna ignore Bob, you know, he's fucking crazy, but like, no, these are like people, and they interact with other people, and like once you get too similar minded, and you know, like bad, like,
meaning like a herd.
Yeah,
dude,
like
but
freaking
people
like
have
bad ideas need to be nipped in the butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, or not even not necessarily bad ideas, but the way you approach an idea need to we need to be careful with.
How about we just be careful with social media instead? It's a stupid shit. It's legitimately a popularity contest.
But that's not realistic to just ignore it. Like people are on social media regardless. Yeah, it'd be sick if like everybody just logged off. Sure, but it's a way where people communicate and stuff.
There's no taking it back. I mean, I think it's done. It's just now it's the way you use it, right? Like your approach to it should be whatever. Like some people approach it, hey, I just say what I say and leave it alone, and fuck you, what you think. They don't even read comments. No. And you were right, like, but a lot you have to take a lot of that with also a grain of salt. Like not even a grain of salt. Like you have to really like if NASA posts some shit about like the sun, all right, like it. But if a flat earther posts some shit about the sun, maybe you should question that. Just maybe. I don't know. Up to you. But there's like, it's like just like any society. It's like, oh, now you can weed out the dumb ones because they really go stupid on social media. They do, dude, they do. Like, I mean, you have everything, dude, and there will be people that follow them. And that's just what people like to do. They like to band together in a weird way. And a lot of times,
But see, that's a thing. I don't think that they're necessarily dumb. I just think it's like the way they're approaching certain ideas is something to be considered. Yeah. Because a lot of times, there's a lot of there's the way the approach it like let's say I vaguely believe on something, and then you with no background on anything suggest an idea. I'm like, oh yeah, well I also believe that too, but you haven't even tried to clarify if what they were saying has any substance or where it comes from. I'm just saying like that whole conversation, everything, the conversation is to me is what matters. It's not what I can't even think of an example. Let's go with the COVID shit. We're approaching it in a cautious way. Like, what's happening? What's the data? What's the thing? It's like, oh yeah, but the government, the government is the one that's trying to control you. Like, that's not even what I'm talking about. We're just, we have certain experts that we need, and that have background in biology and all these shits, and these are the best estimates it's coming up with. Oh yeah, but what you're saying is wrong because you're just this. And like, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the data we gotta listen to. There's certain approaches.
The question is how much you magnify the data.
How much you what?
How much you magnify the data, right? So let's say COVID. How many people died from COVID? About 2% that got it? No.
I don't know.
I think 2% got it really bad. 0.5% of that died. But fact check me on the data. I think I might be right. I might be off, honestly. But it was not like 30% were dying. It's not like 10% were dying. It was a very limited number of very particular group of people, mostly unhealthy people, right? Or old. Sometimes young organisms did
people with weak immunity systems.
Yeah. So,
which is an umbrella of people, all ages and stuff.
So, what I'm saying is that it's a new thing, but then the vaccine gives you more ability to fight it if you contract it, right?
Okay.
However, what if you have contracted it before and then you still have antibodies? What happens then? Like, that's I understand what you're saying, that people are like against the vaccine. I'm like, you know what?
No, I'm not saying people are against NFC. I'm just saying. I was just saying the act of addressing the idea. Like just the
yeah, but people have to question the ideas, and then they will have to
no, that's what I'm saying. Like my point was, how do you approach a conflict? How do we approach an idea that's new to us? Like that's why I said like COVID, like it's something that we can all experience right now at the moment. Okay, so we got this new thing. That just basically it snuck up on us, at least as a layman, you know, and now this is a thing, like it had, you know, started there, now it's here, blah, blah, blah. The point is to try to figure it out, to try to solve it. Now, there's a lot of voices being loud right now. All I'm saying is, who do we listen to? We listen to people that are educated in it. Sure, I'm not going to put my trust 100% on them, but I don't. Why would I think I know better? But at the same, that's not saying that means I'm going to follow them blindly. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying is like the way we approach ideas is what matters, not so much the conclusion or where you start. It's just like what is the process of critical thinking. Oh, you know, like that process, like that was my point. Like not necessarily like where one stands and one.
A lot of philosophy books. Like honestly, you just have to read a shit ton of philosophy books if you wanna, especially if you wanna learn how to think, which is the hardest shit anybody can do. I'm still doing it, 35 years old. And still learning how to think and finding new ways. I'm like, oh yeah, if you spin it this way.
What helps me is I've mentioned it before. I think it was like one of our earlier episodes of familiarizing oneself with logical fallacies. You know, like arguing, kind of like what with Shapiro and talking about the gymnast. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he was just arguing with a straw man. It's like, who are you talking about? Who's this person? Like what like you know what I'm saying? Like if
maybe it's a person in his head, you know, right. A specific type of person, because there are some very ridiculous people out there, and it's quite interesting what they can say. You know, one of the most interesting things I heard lately was, so if you fall in love, let me rephrase it, not fall in love. If you're attracted to a male to female transgender girl,
okay,
and you have sex with her because in your eyes she was a woman, you're not gay.
No.
So it was like it was.
I feel like the label is that what gets us that gives us that uncomfortable thing. Because
I guess it is the label, yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. It's like
otherwise there will be no gay parades. Like for people to remind you, hey, the label doesn't kind of matter. I could be just a normal person. Like,
I do understand the. I do understand the parade simply because there is a history of people being gay and getting hated on. So
in different societies, maybe in this society.
Well, this is the one that counts. This is the one we're living in. So I feel like you know,
and that's the weird part, because the Greeks back in the day, they were just like,
right, exactly, like, But this is the one,
Let me massage you anally.
There you go.
I'm gonna use my magic stick.
But yeah, you know, so like. I can understand. I can understand that.
Everybody just like, yo,
Jesus Christ. Hey, it's normal.
Like, let me think about it.
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible.
I know that he was big on bodybuilding.
Who was?
Aristotle.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He actually looked pretty damn good from what I'm hearing. Oh, not from what I'm hearing, from what I'm reading.
From what you're reading, yeah.
Motherfucker used to lift things up and put them back down.
I picked them up, I put them down. Oh man.
And I look good. Yeah, can you imagine?
I'm philosophizing.
Yo, imagine this. I was start, hey. Look at that. Look. You want some of that, huh?
His whole philosophy was just to confuse young men so that he could sleep with them. Oh, who am I? Oh, don't worry, I got you. I'll show you who you are real quick. Oh, shit.
Yeah. I hope we're allowed to make fun of Greeks. Like,
oh, man.
Otherwise, the world would be pretty fucking boring.
Oh, dude.
Their music is pretty cool, man.
I'm probably going to shoot myself in the foot, but I'm of the opinion that everyone is on the table. You know, you're going to make fun of them. It's like, we're all on the table, man. Come on. You know? Oh, shit. I was listening to this, like, it was a small clip from a podcast that, I forget which one it was. I think it was Matt Stone from South Park.
Oh, okay.
He's been interviewed and stuff. Yeah, no. They were on somebody's podcast. I'll look it up. But they were asking him about like, oh, you know, so like it's crazy how you guys are still in the air, especially right now with all this, social media backlash and blah blah blah. You know, like how do you guys feel? And they were like, well, nothing's changed for us. He's like, every time we just did another episode, it's like, okay, so then, this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one that's gonna get us banned. It's like, no, so then we did another one. So it's like every day, which was like,
whatever.
Yeah, bro. Because like, honestly, I think that's kind of one of the reasons why they've maintained their popularity. But South Park, dude, even It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You ever watch that show?
Not really. I don't like the jokes.
Dude, but like, I fucking love Sunny, but those two shows, like, dude, the fucking first episode of Sunny ever was called "The Gang Gets Racist." It's hilarious.
They are pushing boundaries.
Yes.
Well, no. Let me rephrase that. They're not pushing boundaries. That's very old school comedy.
Yeah.
Like,
yes. Because they're not like pushing boundaries. Then it's like, it's just like
they're just
there is something to be made fun of, so it's gonna be made fun of.
Yeah.
You know, none of this shit where it's like, oh no, you got to be careful with somebody's feelings and stuff, and it does suck that people are like losing their jobs and shit because of shit they've said like fucking 10 years ago and stuff like that. You know?
That happens, and that will continue to happen as long as we have that access to information, and that shouldn't surprise anybody. Honestly, that shouldn't surprise. That shouldn't surprise anybody. Like, honestly, that is quite normal. Because you live in an age of such easy access to information and such massive storage of information. That, I mean, dude, you can fucking watch Ali's fights. You can watch Joe Louis fights. Black and white, grainy footage, but you can transport yourself back to the day where Joe Louis knocked out Matt Schlemming in Yankee Stadium, and just as the United States were entering the World War II, and this black American knocks out a Nazi boxer in Yankee Stadium. Like, how fucking dope is that?
It's cool.
And the only other way back then to hear that was if you had some sort of TV and you were super rich, or you had the radio. And then your son was going off to war to fight the regime that this dude represents, and your guy knocked him out in Yankee Stadium. Like, he would probably be mind blown. I still have access to that today.
Yeah, I don't understand the relation to what I was saying.
What I'm saying is that you have access to that today. So, of course, people have access to some shit you said 10 years ago. The question is, how do you... It becomes totally about your reaction, right? Like, sometimes you really have to show people that, I'm being the same dude, or I've changed. And it's your road to take. But if you're still, usually, and that's what I'm saying with jokes, they all come from the same place. They all come from, and I think that among comedians that would be a very widespread belief. They all come from you trying to make people laugh, and to, it. And comedy could be different ways, observational. You can see something behaving a certain way and be like, oh, that's funny, or you can, there's shit type of, shit type. A shit ton.
It's funny because I understood what you were saying.
Yeah, a shit ton of variety of comedy out there. That's why what you were saying about Always Sunny in Philadelphia, that's what I love about Bumpy Mics. It's
Bumpy Mics?
Yeah. It's just two dudes, two comics bumping jokes off of each other, ragging on each other, roasting each other sometimes, roasting the crowd. Like, that's what comedy is, and it's all about that thinking. And now it all depends how you relate that. And that's what I was saying earlier, is like when people have to think, like, what I usually do, I try to argue the other point. I'm like, what if the earth was flat? And I'm like, no, you cannot. Like, when you see what they believe in, you start like, no, but this is not. That's why thinking comes. But thinking is also has to be nurtured. And you have to be slightly curious. I mean, dude, I have friends that they became good with computers, and now they're like starting to be really good machinists. They just make shit. And it's like, okay, I cannot do that.
But they use like train how to approach ideas.
But they had that curious mind of like, oh, how do I refine gold? Like, if a ring is gold plated, how much gold can I take out of it, and fuck the rest of the unnecessary metals? Those are skills that you have to be really like out there and seeking. Like most of the day, people now just care about what happened to the game, or what you think, and whose side are you on, and are you liberal, and are you liberal, or what was the other one, conservative, and like, they don't care about how you think. They want to know about the team you belong to, the group that you belong to. Which group do you identify as? Because then it's easier for me, because then I can put you in a compartment. I can compartmentalize you in my brain and treat you the same way as anybody.
Oh yeah, that's the problem.
And
that's the issue. Because like, not to sound too sexy, but try to pin me down. Is like when
that fucking dude, man.
It's like when you I understand that, which is why it gets frustrating. Arguing with people that have chosen a side and expect you to choose a side. It's like, I'm not. So you're just talking to yourself. But
they become annoying, because then they try to convince you that they're right, and I'm like, I don't care.
No, it doesn't become to me. No, to me, it's just, it becomes annoying only if how long you want to entertain it.
That was about that billboard, man, like that influencer guy, right? Like, fucking influencer. And I'm thinking,
which one?
The fat shaming thing on Instagram. You have to put it on. Oh, and then we have to talk about the shooting.
Oh, the shooting. Which one?
Oh, the shooting that I sent you, man, on Instagram.
From my God.
Yo, go on Instagram, guys. Yo, put that shit in the link downstairs. Like, there should be a link coming over here right now.
You'll see it.
Yeah, where it was such a clean hit. Oh my God, like, so professional. They went in, they executed the person that supposedly had to be executed, and they moved on with their day. And no standby, like, nobody that was hit on, none of the witnesses were hit, nothing like that. No, because there was like another dude that was shooting in the Bronx,
shooting
right?
each other.
There was another dude that was shooting in the Bronx, and I don't know, man. His shooting style was questionable, because he decided to shoot like this, as if he was fencing. I did not understand.
Maybe
was it for leverage? But no, these kids came in and they were like pa 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 and bounced.
I mean,
they were like in and out like a.
I'm glad nobody else was hurt, but like that shit was crazy, dude.
Yo, professionalism. That's what I call that.
Dude.
Yo, let me get your number real quick. I might need you.
You ever like you ever felt that deep about something that I'm about to end this person's life? You know, I was watching this shit like now.
I was
like
actually
now
trying to put my situation into that, and yes, there have been a few times where I will have definitely well, not in my life,
yeah,
but definitely,
yeah, you
like
can fabricate sometimes, yeah.
No, not fabricating. Like, let's say if I was a cocaine smuggler, and that dude was about to rat me out. Oh, you're going home, bro. Yo, good night. I'm not gonna touch the wife and kids, and probably the kids might come back and shoot me like 30 years later. But you're out. You're not talking. Like, see ya.
Just those hits, man. Oh fuck. There was another one. I forget the name, but this was some gang shit. I forget his name, but basically, fuck, I can't remember the goddamn name. It was a rapper that had passed away, and then he was part of a gang.
Pop Smoke, I don't know. Are you talking about the Chicago guys?
I can't remember right now, but anyway, got two dudes from the other fucking group. One of them tagged up this mural where they had his face on it and everything, and one of his friends took a selfie like fucking repping and all this shit. And they ended up found that he was on Instagram Live, and while he was sitting in his car. They fucking found this dude who's not even the one who did the spray painting. Mm-hmm. He was just there like supporting his friend, I guess, but he was part of the other side, and he just got fucking shot just sitting in the driver's seat. It's like, and these are fucking kids, bro. These are like man. Late teens, early 20s. Like, yo, if you're out there, man, like what's the point,
dude? Like, I'm trying to, like, I'm learning how to use the algorithm of all those social medias, and it's hilarious what he can do with it. Like, yo, if he can, for example, you start putting just every day on YouTube, you start searching cute penguins. Within 1 month, all you're gonna have on your feed is penguin videos.
Oh,
and you can utilize it for anything, and it's fucking mind-blowing, like so powerful. Like, you just have to utilize it for the shit that you want to
do. Yeah,
and like, you know, hopefully it's good shit, because sometimes you gotta utilize it and you become real dumb.
Yeah, you create your own bubble, you know. Yeah,
but like whatever, I don't know. I was gonna talk about that killing, and what else I was gonna talk about. Like, that killing, man, that killing was fucking professional. I loved it.
You gotta knock that shit out, guys. You gotta. Oof.
I know, man.
But seriously, like, I was going. What I was saying about that other guy who got shot. And you watch these videos where these fucking children are just flexing, and all I'm sitting here watching these, and I'm like, who you flexing to? Who you like? When you say we're gonna take over, like what do you mean? You want to take over the streets, or like, all right? So what's the goal? Like, are you trying to? Are you trying
to go to war? But there's
no. That's what I'm saying. It's like, look. Let's say you get everything you want.
Mm-hmm.
What is the fucking goal? What, you trying to fucking take over the streets? You're gonna move on. You're gonna become a mayor? Like, are you trying to run the state? Are you trying to like take over the country? Like, what's the fucking
going to war? It's like,
with who? That's what I'm saying. Like, a street war. That's not a fucking war. That's a fight.
Well,
you know what I'm saying. Like, that's not a fucking like that's not a war.
It is a war because it does take away life. Like, they're not there.
Yeah. So does a fist fight. Yeah, but don't it's not a war. It's
game has changed. There's no more fist fights.
Yeah, the game has been like this for years now. One would even argue decades at this point.
And
but
it's
like,
more impersonal. It's easier, and it's like, okay. It's basically people you don't give a shit about.
It's dumb. That's my point. It's stupid. It's like, what's like?
I would say it's natural. I would
natural,
yeah. I would say it's natural because I'll be honest, I don't think about.
But what does that mean? It's natural, like it's. So then let them do it.
No. I'm not saying let them do it. I'm saying it's natural. The way they feel, it's kind of natural. It's the. I don't know, man. Okay, so for example, the same way that child soldier in Africa, to them it's natural to kill. Those kids is kind of to those kids it's kind of natural to do what they do.
A child born in the middle of a war zone, their perspective about killing is different than a child freaking born in a country where you can actually get out of it. You know, you actually have an opportunity to do so.
Sometimes you
some hoods are worse than others. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and some people get out, but the percentage is not high.
No, agree. I'm not agree, and I'm not saying it's not tough. I'm not saying is that my point. Like I kind of yes, like addressing directly to the camera is like. What's the point? What's your end goal? Do you just want to die for your
dude? A lot of times
surrogate family, like
no, dude. But a lot of times people are complacent, and that's what makes societies. Like they can negotiate living in that type of society, and where they have a certain status. A lot of people would not. A lot of people. All right, let me not. But a lot, yeah. I think a lot of people. Given the opportunity to move up in society but be on the bottom of it, much rather stay in a lower society where they feel they have a little bit more importance. And that's again natural. Like to me that's not to me it's all about the inquisitiveness.
But there are times where like this rapper that I said who got shot, like this dude was pretty popular. Like I'm pretty sure he had music out and stuff. Like he was making money.
It don't matter, man.
But still, it's like
it does not matter.
And then it kind of goes back to what I was saying before about approaching ideas. How do you communicate with people? Because there's been even times where I've encountered with people when I'm trying to talk to them, and it gets physical because I've challenged their point of view on something. And it's like, why? Well, you better watch your mouth. Like I didn't say, like I'm not trying to attack you. I'm just
trying to fight
talking.
I'm
talking about the freaking idea. Like what's, like it's not like I'm out here like freaking. Oh, you're a fucking bitch. Like I never said. Like, oh, you're a bitch to your face. Then, all right, you may have a point.
That back in the day. I mean, to be honest, well, no, I've never gotten physical with, I don't know. But over the years, I mean, I've talked shit to people online on Counter-Strike back in the day. And not online, but we would play in the same gaming room and shit. And, like, we'd talk shit to each other. But that was, like, competitiveness. Like, oh, you suck, motherfucker. See, I snapped you. Like, fuck you. I didn't have to use the Zoom that slow, like... But dude, like there were people that just got hooked on that shit. I don't know if they started making money. There was actually, now it surprises me how popular esports has become.
Esports?
Electronic.
Esports.
Like Counter-Strike. For a while too. Yeah. Counter-Strike, StarCraft, like there's been like people make millions off of that shit.
Damn, man.
How about that kid, Logan Paul and his brother? Making money off of boxing people.
Oh my god!
And they
and it.
Actually, I like it.
I've legit stopped following pages because every time they keep bringing him up, I'm like, okay,
why?
Because it's dumb.
What do you mean it's dumb?
It's dumb. Because
it's entertaining,
right? It's not. All right. So let me rephrase. So like if I'm following a page like a boxing page or something, or like a fighting page, I want to see actual actual fighters and stuff like that. And then if I see that they start like posting stuff,
so you follow ESPN?
I'll stop following them. They don't do. I don't. Is it no? I follow ESPN Sports Center. I think they've done like one post. And like it's not like but like I'll let it slide. I'll let one or two slide. But then when I keep seeing it, I was like, all right, that's it.
Yeah.
No, I follow.
Because I think it's dumb. It's like the it's like the soap opera of fighting.
Yeah, no.
I get it.
It
It brings money. I get it, but it's like I'm not interested.
Yeah, but you know what? The weight class difference is also important. Like I really liked how was it Jake Paul that fought or John Paul, whatever, one of the Paul brothers. He fought Mayweather, and that was like a substantial difference in weight for both. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like you don't see that on professional level. I'm sorry, but you don't see on professional level.
Once the talking and all that shit goes, I just don't like that over like the whole hat thing. I was like, oh my god.
Okay, but that's to sell the
like-
fight. You don't watch that. You go to watch the fight.
No,
I think the fight was I didn't pay for it. I didn't see it. I just thought it was cool that now one because he didn't do that with McGregor, and I understand why.
did McGregor have a hat on?
No, but anyway,
that's that bitch shit. It's like, wait, ain't nobody gonna let Mayweather go and let him fuck you up. Of course, people are gonna jump in. It's like the equivalent of somebody being like, "Yo, hold me back."
Well, yeah, but that's for the dummies.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not interested in.
Okay, so you're not interested in.
That's what I said.
Hold on.
You asked me why.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Hold on. What about the fight itself as a fight? Same skills. Well, not same skills. Let me rephrase that. Better skills, less weight versus bigger, stronger opponent. I thought that was a very good.
It's the individual is so annoying that I don't even care about the fight. Like that was just my
Yeah, I mean, okay, he trolled trying to sell the fight
annoying.
to YouTubers. Well, that's the type of YouTuber he was, or at least I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know what type of. I was not interested in your YouTube channel. My bad. But
again, it's like
I guess he's one of those jackasses.
I understand the audience. I understand people want to see this. It's like I understand why people want to see the Kardashians. I'm
see, that's what I'm saying. You know what I would love? I would love Steve-O. I would love to see right now Steve-O being punched by Mike Tyson. Like a nice hook type shit, and see what happens. See, I would pay to see that with boxing gloves, so where Steve-O can actually protect and shit. Like I actually want to see. Like I want to see how much Steve-O can go.
Hell yeah!
I think that's the fucked up humor I grew up on, and that's why I thought it was funny because it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take a fucking professional.
No, jackass. I fucking like Jack. No, see, like that's if all the theatrics, if the theatrics weren't there, I'd be solid. But because of all the extra shit,
because they gotta sell it to the younger ones, man. The younger ones don't care about that shit no more. Because they didn't grow up with that shit. They grew up with the Kardashians and Jersey Shore and ridiculousness. And to be honest, ridiculousness is nothing special. Just taking other people's work and making fun of it.
Is that the one where there's like 3 people and they're just watching videos?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's it. I don't even know how the fuck. Maybe you pay those people a little bit. We would not. Don't submit your clips. Yeah, just make your clip on fucking YouTube, motherfucker, and we're gonna pay you for it. Like,
let us find your clips.
Yeah, the model is so retarded, and I hate it so much. But that's what it is. But I hate it so much. And Rob Dyrdek, I respect him as a skater. Because I think he was. He did
the host?
Yeah.
Oh.
He did a shit ton for the skating community. Ridiculousness, really, dude. That's the best we can come up with after Big and Rob. And
maybe did he come up with it?
Fantasy Factory, yeah.
Huh?
Or at least he scored. Why the fuck would you host that shit? What happened?
Is he getting
did your
paid?
audience get older?
Is he getting paid? Maybe he's getting what?
Probably his audience.
Dude, if somebody
older.
offers me some money to watch some videos and make fun of them on TV, and I'll get paid for it, I'll probably say yes.
Yeah, I don't know. As a competitor, I would feel kind of like traded. Because
traded or shaded?
Traded, because then you grew up on just doing cool shit, right? Now you're making fun of people that do funny shit. I mean, that's kind of like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, I
Like,
see
you
what you're
became
saying.
from this competitor to the...
Like if you're a part of Jackass and now you're hosting a TV show making fun of Jackass.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Like, is the cheese that good that you couldn't figure it out and make better audience, or just make up something that you really fucking enjoy? But like, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he came from the Fantasy Factory, which I thought it was a great show because he would do like interesting, silly ideas, and they were like be fun, be like, yeah, like riding the biggest skateboard in the world. Why, if we can do it, why not? Like,
Yeah, seriously.
You know. So that was the idea of the show, and now it's like ridiculousness, where it's like what, really? Like, okay, Fantasy Factory stopped selling. Why? Like, let's figure out why it stopped selling. Like, I don't know, and that, like, we'll see, man. Like, I like originality, but I don't like it when people make complex shit just for the sake of complexity itself. Like, for example, I was watching watches recently, right?
You're watching what?
Like, looking for watches. Because I would really like...
watches?
Yeah. I would really like a nice watch again, but then the Apple Watch gives me the exact same time and then more. So
Right.
to me, like...
There are some nice looking Rolexes that are like digital.
Oh, fuck, for why?
I don't
would
know.
never pay for a digital Rolex.
I'm just suggesting something that you said.
No, I like this one. Like, I used to have them on Omega, and it was really cool, but it just told me the time, and I was like, well, I kind of don't really care that much about the time. I care about other stuff that goes with me.
You're Apple's bitch.
Like, I think I'm a smartphone bitch, not just Apple, but like any smartphone or smart, because I kind of want to know, okay,
gotta live
where
in the
can
future,
I better
motherfucker.
myself in? Like, that's what I use it for, right? Like,
Right.
I want to better myself in, like, being it in investing, which is sort of like betting, right? Be it in poker, like, that's what I'm interested in. Well, not interesting. That's what I'm interested in. Therefore, I will find the most information I can about it. And what I like about modern technology is that it gives me access to that information.
Right.
What Omega gives me is access to the time with plus minus a second a day, or like half a second a day lag or speeding forward, which is not accurate enough for me because I'm that obsessed with information. And that's what I was trying to say earlier. It's like, dude, if I really hope that this fucking shit pays off and we blow out, but you would see this shit 10 years from now, this shit will be outdated. Some of our thinking will be outdated, and people will come after us for this.
Oh yeah.
And it's like,
I think people are gonna come after us because of stuff we've said last week.
we said a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But oh my god! By the way, that shirt I'm gonna so fucking buy and wear the shit out of it.
Which one?
With the cut off head, the guy that is putting it through a hoop. I send it to you on either on text or on Instagram. It was a shirt of a second person with a head putting it through a stone ring. Fucking dope ass shirt. Dope. I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah. It was like the Jordan shit, right? Yeah. Oh no, that shit was cool. Yeah.
I'm like,
fuck
yeah.
Yeah. How much are they?
I don't know. I'm gonna get us a couple. I'm like, oh, that was so
shit's fucking dope, bro.
That's so Mexican. It's amazing
Yeah.
how Mexican that is.
Dude, have you ever seen? There's people that tried to recreate that game that the Aztecs played with the ball.
With spears?
No. It's like a field, and there's these two rings across from each other. And basically, like, the way you hit the ball is with your hips. So you can't hit it with your legs. So like, if you hit it with your legs, it's like to like lift it up, but you just basically.
So
and
a
the
really
point,
nice
the point,
cha-cha.
yeah, but yeah, and basically you got to get the ball inside one.
That
of the
must
rings.
be mad hard.
Oh hell yeah! What? Yeah, bro. It's all in the hips. You know.
And there we go again.
Yeah.
You can't play that if you're 55 because you might break a
Yo,
hip.
hold on. So does that mean I got good hips though? Like those are my ancestors, so that means my hip game is solid. Orale way.
That's why he dance the chata so good, man. It's like-
That's why I be like, oh shit.
I gotta work on my hippies.
Yeah, but
man.
so it's not a game for old people, huh?
No,
Damn.
no. But then again, what was the fucking the average age? 30.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, back in the day, you had to die, man. Like, ain't nobody give a shit.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. I like
it's nature. It's very good that we have the ability to change nature ourselves. I will tell you something. Very interesting thing that I found out recently with our little cat that we adopted. Little cat had babies. One of the babies, but it had the swimmer syndrome, right? Someone took it to the vet.
Had a swimming syndrome?
Yeah, swimmer. Swimmer.
What is that?
So basically, they stay on their belly a lot, and it's like as if they're swimming constantly. They don't use the limbs the proper way.
Right.
So what they do is they will give it to the vet, and the vet put a thing behind it.
Okay.
And I think after 8 weeks, maybe a little bit after, maybe a little bit before, cat started to take out those little kittens to try to make them how to hunt. However, their nature is that if they think that the baby won't make it, they kill it and they eat it.
Okay.
So
the cats.
Yeah. So one of the kittens, one of the kittens disappeared.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, but humans have the ability to change nature because we don't no longer kill off our children that we think that they won't make it after birth. Like
was that a thing we did?
Try to preserve them.
Was that a thing we did?
Probably back in the day, no. Probably people just enjoyed them as long as they could, and then that's it.
Just let them die.
I mean, what can you do? You don't have the access to medications and medicine, dude. I think that I'm gonna live to at least 100, and that's why I'm like, ooh, now I'm 36. Well, fuck, I'm 35. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm so hard on myself sometimes, thinking I'm always a year older. It's retarded, but it's fun anyway. So now I'm like, ooh, I have something to prove. I have a dream to chase, and I'm chasing that now. So. It's very interesting how you evolve, and I think that the fact that we're gonna live until 100 gives me a lot more hope that hey, I can probably do something either for the rest of my life or at least for the bigger portion of my life. Like I don't feel that I've wasted my life at 36. But fuck 35. I'm telling you, man, I don't know why.
I don't know what you're saying. What?
It's like.
How did you go from
I don't know,
cats eating their babies and your cat being syndrome?
Because we can change nature. Like we can change our nature. Like humans.
We are nature, yeah.
No. Humans constantly improve their nature in a way. Like as we improve as a civilization, we change the way we nurture things. We change the way. So back in the day, maybe we could have. Sometimes killed off the old people. I mean, I don't know. I think most of the time we kept them around, but
I think it comes from information. The more we learn about life, about biology, about who we are.
I'm very interested with stem cells. I think that a lot of times, and not a lot of times, but very soon, I think we might have insurance policies where the insurance will have a spare arm for you or a spare heart. And you're gonna become, because what I'm thinking, and maybe I'm like weird, but I think that consciousness and then your body, even though they go hand to hand together, currently they could be separated, and then the body becomes just
what? The body and the what?
Huh?
Body and the what?
So, for example, think about it. ECU, right? Like your car is.
No, I'm asking you. You said the two things can be separated. What are the two things?
Body and consciousness.
Body and consciousness.
Yeah.
You mean your brain?
Yeah. Well, not only your brain, maybe whatever information is going within your brain. Because I don't know if it's.
We're about to go into a deep ass place. Are you implying that the consciousness is separate from the brain?
I don't know. I'm not implying that. Yeah. I'm implying that consciousness is something that happens in the brain, but I have not enough information to understand how it happens. Like, is it an algorithm, right? Or is it because it must be you're self-taught, right? Meaning most of the things that you kind of do, you're self-taught. You're self-taught how to walk. You're self-taught how to pick up shit. Like the things that you need to know to survive, you're self-taught. And then a lot of times back in the day, and fuck it, even till this day, that's why you go to study, so you can teach yourself. You're constantly self-taught. So the whole idea is like, okay, is it an algorithm in there, or is it? And by algorithm, it totally could be an organic algorithm where certain chemicals or certain type of chemicals develop certain type of things. It's like a little assembly factory you have over there, but I don't know. I don't have enough information, and honestly, I have not dig deep inside to understand if the brain is just the hardware and there's something behind it where it's controlling everything, like your DNA maybe. That's because there's certain codes that we kind of have that we know about. DNA is one of them, RNA is another one, right? So
but aren't I mean, so from what I understand, they just are. Like that's the thing. It's like our brain just, as far as we know, it just does this. We are.
I'm pretty sure we can figure out how it does it too.
I mean, sure, we're not. I don't know about the sciences about whether we figured it out or not. But as far as we can tell, there's no consciousness without a brain. There's always, once you turn the brain off, then the consciousness leaves. It's also like, you got to keep in mind the people that are. You have to keep in mind people that have like brain injuries, like split personalities. Like there's oh my god, forget its name. But there was
that's a good point.
But
so it does have to do with the hardware. What I'm saying is that then what happens if you have artificial intelligence, which is already something that we're talking about? Then can consciousness be separated from the brain? Like
I don't. Well, I feel like if the hardware is there, if the machinery is there, whether it be biological or artificial, I think that it sure. I don't see why it wouldn't develop consciousness.
Or maybe, hold on. Or maybe you can encode your algorithm, right? Because the way you learn is something that it could be encoded in a binary system.
Okay.
So maybe you can replicate what you have in a different type of, let's say, a self-learning algorithm, where it can use your way of thinking, because you constantly evaluate, like, wow, you think, you constantly evaluate things, and
but is that you, or is that just a copy of you? Because that's not your same consciousness. It would be another consciousness.
Yeah, because it will evolve. It will take a totally different part. It is totally a copy of you,
but it's not you.
Well,
not the you.
It will be you for like a split second or two, and then it will start evolving itself.
Yeah. Then it will become its own person.
It's like a seed.
Right.
So it's like a child. It is definitely like a child.
Right. Yeah, that shit is bananas. Like what's fuck, it just had his name. But there's this scientist who dealt with consciousness, and he had a patient who had a brain injury, and literally his brain was split in half, in which his left side would respond to certain things and his right side would respond to certain things, but they were both coherent. And
were they separated completely?
Once I don't remember about that, but I'm pretty sure. But I'm pretty sure it was. I'll look it up. But what was super interesting was that this. No, because it was this one. It was a person. Like he was still the person. But he was simultaneously believed in God, and the other side of his brain did not believe in God. So which was kind of curious, because it's like, so then which one? Where's the soul? you know, kind of like a kind of funny question about that shit. Yeah, but
So
like
it
that's
breaks to
like,
you guys. Once you die, you die. And the 9 circles of hell. Well, not the Divine Comedy, but Dante's Inferno. And I love that about Dante's Inferno because
what's Dante's Inferno?
go Google Dante's Inferno.
Ah, que la chingada, bro! You can't be bringing shit up in that.
It's a poem, bro. It's a poem, I think. It's a poem about. Look at that running water. The river Styx, yo.
The river Styx.
It's a thing. It's an interesting read. That's I would
Give
say.
me an abbreviation.
I don't know. I haven't read it. All I know is that. all I know is that the 9th circle is treachery, which is like the deepest level of hell. And I'm like, yeah. Like I think treachery should be extremely punishable.
Why?
I don't know why. I don't know.
Do you feel like you should be punished?
Well, I never did treachery. I didn't betray anybody. I didn't betray anybody's trust, as far as I know. Okay, except ex-girlfriends, but those bitches don't count.
Why not?
Because I no longer care about them, therefore they don't count.
What if they still care about you and they feel that you deserve some sort of treacherous punishment?
That's I spoke to God. That shit ain't happening.
It's like that Family Guy. It's like that Family Guy episode where they fucking bust into Bin Laden's hut or whatever. They bust in, they aim at him, and he goes, "I accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior." They shoot him, and he ends up in the clouds. He goes, "Yes."
That's hilarious.
Oh shit! Oh man, I'll definitely put a clip. That's just. It's so clutch.
That is funny. That is funny. Except just
fucking. Oh, the fucking brain,
murdered.
man, fantastic, bro.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that people were using it way more back in the day than they were now, or they are now. It's that weird feeling that I have.
I don't know how we measure that. You know.
I mean, I guess by the shit that we do, we no longer create shit, but then we subscribe for ideas. I don't know. It's weird. Like, you know.
But a lot of us, I feel like a lot of us are alive more than back in the day. I feel like more people died more often.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like one of those
That's
things.
how we got rid of the weak ones.
It was.
Yo, those times were tough back then, man. I mean, come on.
What was that shit you said? The fucking gluten allergy?
I don't remember.
No, we were talking about this a couple episodes back, and you brought up like fucking Spartan warriors having a glutinous allergy. Oh yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, there was something that cracked me up the other day. There was like 2 dogs, right, and like a American Staffordshire Terrier and like a fancy bulldog, like French bulldog or whatever, the ones with the smashed up face, not the pucks, but the other ones. And it's like $50 dog, and it says, "I would grow under any condition." And then $5,000 dog, "I think I'm allergic to tap water." I was like, yo,
Holy shit,
like,
dude.
fuck them. And not for nothing, but like, dogs are so much cool. Well, not the specially bred ones, but like nice.
Dogs are fucking
dogs.
sick, bro. Yeah.
So,
thanks for checking in to another episode of Liquor Store Blues.
yo, it's been great.
Where
We had
talk
some
all
Irish
this
coffee this
shit.
morning.
Irish coffee from the Dunkin' Bucks. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
Thanks a lot, motherfuckers.
Later. Peace.